Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, I don't have any good news. YouTube still can't give me a reason why there's no ads running on my videos. Thank you all for your feedback in this matter. It's pretty conclusive that everywhere there is no adverts running, at least on my last 4 videos, so there's no revenue whatsoever for me from that, which puts me in a bit of a position. Thinking this morning, I got up and I was thinking about it and I thought, how can I continue to go forward with this? It's kind of like turning up for work after you've been made redundant, not getting paid, no explanation, going to work every day and then going home and still scratching your head. That's the kind of predicament and situation I've got at the moment. I keep messaging YouTube, asking them what's going on. Still no answers. So I don't know the best way to proceed with this. There's only so many videos I can do with no revenue. This is my main revenue. You know, it doesn't just pay for the materials. It pays for me bills, my food and everything else that goes along with it. You know, I've stuck everything into this over the last 4+ years, so I'm at a bit of a crossroads at the moment as to what to do. So if you've got any ideas, suggestions, best way forward, you know, it's always good to see thousands of people's minds coming together and trying to come up with a solution. The ideal solution is the adverts go back on, because that is what funds everything. I'll still be producing behind the scenes videos and pictures and updates on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. Thank you very much for those members that are keeping me going to this point. There's merchandise that can be purchased to help with the channel, and yeah, the next few videos will be critical really as to how I proceed forward with this. I'll keep you updated, short little videos, and yeah, let's hope we can get this resolved and figure a way through it. Some of you have mentioned that there are other creators that are having the same issue, so you know, my heart goes out to them as well, and let's hope we can make something good out of this. Yes, and the same thing has happened to my wife's channel, Sam's French Antiques. She's not getting any revenue or any ads playing either, so yeah, it's been a double whammy for us. Let's hope we get it sorted soon. So what I'm having to do is pick this wall apart stone by stone, just to avoid losing the whole wall. So we dig out all the ivy roots, and then the next visit we bed the stones in, then we come back afterwards and point. That's the only way I can save this section of wall. Otherwise, if I'm not careful and pulling this ivy root out, the whole lot could come down. So it's quite a slow process, but it is rewarding after all. This is our living room the other side of here. The weather's good, being on my side. And it's a relatively cheap fix really, you know, some sand and some lime and a few blisters and hot baths for sure, but it's doable. I can't really hit it with my wire brush machine because I'll just lose too much, and it's such an uneven section of wall. You know, they really have cobbled this piece together. Don't know why. To the left and to the right it's much better. It's just a section here. I think maybe what's happened, I think there's a big beam the other side of, well, in the middle of this wall. It doesn't project out like the one to the right does, and I think they've replaced the beam and they've been a little bit quick to get the wall back up for whatever reason. Maybe it was in the winter, I don't know, but it just didn't go up how it should have done really. It'll be alright once I've finished with it, but the ivy and the elements have got to it and it's in a precarious state. So anyone that's in any question whether ivy is good or bad, now we're talking roots like that in there. Now don't get me wrong, if the wall's really good condition and pointed well and the ivy is on the outside of it, so to speak, I've seen houses, you know, that look really nice with it, but it's just not for me. Not after seeing what it can do to old houses with not very good pointing. No, I'm not joking, it literally is the roots in some sections that are holding the stones together. It's also important to scrape the stones and get them nice and clean so it holds the lime mortar. You know, I dare say there's going to be some remnants of the roots in there somewhere, but in the scheme of things it's more important to get the lime in there and these stones secure. Now, this section here, literally all the stones come out, so I had to place them back, let that go off the lime, put in lime, and then we'll take out all the old bits of cement and that afterwards. Just need it to hold together. Same with this here, that can come off after. Right, that is it for this update. I'll keep you in touch. Thanks for your support. See you soon.